If you've followed this channel long enough, then you'll know that I've already done a QM2 Gym and Fitness review. You'll also know that consistency and repetition are important pillars of any fitness regime. And you'll know that back then, I was still learning how to talk like a real human being. So let's do a 2026 update. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we go. In 2026, it is important to be environmentally friendly. If you've watched my 2025 QM2 Gym review, you are going to be proud of how much recycling I do. If you haven't, well, lucky you. Here is your second chance. And this time, there's some RT-POV footage. When I first fell in love with cruise ships, the average Cunard passenger was over 200 years old. But times have changed. The line has modernized and now some QM2 guests are actually aging double figures. Fair enough, Mary does attract a slightly older demographic. But that's because old people are wise. QM2 is a banger. Come with me for a guided tour of staying in shape at sea. And you will live long enough to become a wise octogenarian hottie too. The gym on QM2 is smallish for a ship of this size, but it's never full, and to be honest, the heaviest lifting I see on here is in the King's Court. Like most ships, the kit is all techno gym. Sadly, that includes the rowers. On the bright side, even though a lot of Americans travel on board, the weights are still in kilograms.
Yay!
I probably wouldn't have noticed that, but I helped an American work out what dumbbells to use when he was stood staring at the rack in confusion, just like I was on Sky Princess a few months ago. The weights in here aren't going to do the trick for Magnus Samuelsson, but for a slamming hot 43-year-old cruise tuber or a similarly aged, less foxy but far funnier guest entertainer / card ninja, and definitely your average QM2 guest, they are heavy enough to work up a sweat. The only bar in the place is on the squat rack and there aren't many plates. Who wants to do leg day anyway? As per always, only a tedious loser would literally list every resistance machine in the place. Here is a list of every resistance machine in the place. Lat pull down, seated row, chest press, pec fly, who is using a pec fly, shoulder press, leg press, leg extension, total ab machine. Notable omissions are a bicep curl and a tricep press, but the dual pulley has returned, so you can make do. In fairness, I never spotted any biceps on board anyway. The cardio section's decent. You will find 14 standard treadmills, 2 cruise tube favourites, 2 row machines, sadly techno gym. They did used to have 2 concept 2s, but someone must have used them to row to shore. 3 traditional cross trainers, 4 vario cross trainers, 4 bikes for your nan, 4 bikes for your nan's nan. Full disclosure, even though curved runners are my favourite, I did not touch a single piece of cardio kit in here. But that is because I was in Norway, so I bashed out extra prom deck laps and sometimes went for laps up high when the traffic was bad. To get your 5k in, you'll need to do 8.5 laps. Now, I've always thought that QM2 was the GOAT of prom decks, but I returned to Aurora the month before and now I'm not so sure. But at worst, this is the second best prom deck on the water, and it is a pleasure doing Saturday Night Fever all around it, especially if you are doing a fjords cruise. Now, It took me about 1,000 trips to realize that this speaker is not, in fact, piping in ocean sounds. The noise is coming from this very visible and very obvious air vent. But even though I've long since realized how stupid I was, I still get tricked for just a second every time I pass by. As always, use the stairs if you are physically able. The lift seems to take forever anyway, and even though it looks like the roof panels lift up, there's another roof right above, so you can't die hard. You are allowed to have a sightseeing trip or two in the glass lifts. The bottom is on deck 7 right behind the gym. Or bottoms, there is one on each side. But you know the rule. Ride from the bottom to the top and straight back down again, so there is zero net gain. If the gym and the prom laps don't close your rings, there is loads of space to wander up high. You can easily work off a few pounds hunting for the football/basketball court that Cunard still advertise on their website, despite it vanishing sometime around the Hand of God debacle. There's a paddle tennis court, which is almost the right size for pickleball, but they haven't got any bats and balls. On the opposite side is a driving net if whacking golf balls is your thing. Now, if you are into golf and cutting edge technology, well, a crushing disappointment lies waiting for you behind the pavilion pool. Apparently, this obviously deserted and ancient golf sim is still in use. Doesn't look like it's keeping anyone in shape to me, although I suppose round is a shape. If pretending to exercise is more your speed, then there are pools that are too small to swim in, shuffleboard and quoits. There did used to be archery, but there wasn't on this trip and can't remember it on the past few. When it comes to healthy eating, well, this is an old-fashioned ship with old-fashioned choices. There's no fitness-forward dining venues like QA's Wellness Cafe, although, to be honest, the Wellness Cafe is pretty naff. And as always, the buffet is the best place to keep control of your nutrition. But there was a horror in there on this trip, so I generally steered clear. I did bob in for ice cream, but Cunard did the decent thing and made it so UH2 and chemical tasting that I barely ate any and I didn't get fat. I mean, I got fat elsewhere, obvs. Take a look at the dining review. Like all older ships, ask for double protein, be careful with carbs, and avoid the sauces and puddings. Or do as I do, and put a few extra laps and reps in and eat what you want. This is not a gym bunny ship in the way that Anne or Scarlet Lady or even, Io No is. But all the basics are present and correct. So if you can't close your rings in this gym, and you can't keep your weight under control in these dining rooms, then that says more about you, your lack of discipline, dedication, determination, your inability to set goals, commit to achieving them, and inability to be honest with yourself, than it does about the perfectly decent facilities on board this spectacular old ship. And whilst that doesn't mean that your life is over, it does mean that it's basically pointless. Staying in shape on QM2, done.